Hello everyone, welcome to the very first episode of my Aupair Diaries. This is a mini-series that I'll be sharing different aspects of Aupair life and each episode focusing on honest and relatable topic. So whether you're thinking about moving from the Philippines or even transferring from another country like I did, this video is for you. So grab a coffee and let's get started. So today's episode is things I wished I knew before I become an au pair. Nummer 1. Au pair life is not just a vacation, it's a job. When I first told people I was going to be an au pair, a lot of them smiled and said, that sounds like such a fun break, a long vacation. But what most people don't realize, we're not just tourists. We have responsibilities. It's not glamorous, it's not always easy, but it's deeply rewarding. Because being an au pair means giving your time, energy, and love to someone else's family. And that's no small thing. Nummer 2. The language barrier can be tough, but it gets better. So, imagine trying to explain yourself but not having the right words. Or standing in a room where everyone is speaking, laughing, and you feel like you're on the outside looking in. That's what the language barrier feels like. In Germany, I struggled with basic conversations. At the store, at the bus stop, even at home with the kids. I made mistakes, I froze, and I felt embarrassed. But I kept listening, and I kept learning. And little by little, things started to make sense. So, if you're feeling lost in translation, give yourself grace. It gets easier, it really does. Nummer 3. Cultural differences are something surprising, especially in Germany. Here, Sundays are quiet, everything closes. Germany has taught me to slow down, to appreciate structure and efficiency, and to embrace a more direct, honest kind of communication. Sometimes it's awkward, sometimes it's funny, but it's always a learning moment. Nummer 4. Homesickness is real, most especially during winter. But you get through it. No one really prepares you for how homesick you'll feel. But what I've learned is that homesickness isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of love. You miss home because it meant something and will carry that meaning with you as you build a new version of home here. Nummer 4. Make the most of your free time. One thing I've learned as an au pair is that your free time is a gift, and how you spend it matters. Don't just sit around waiting for the next big moment. Create your own. Becoming an au pair is one of the best decisions I've ever made. I took a leap of faith when I left my home country to become an au pair. I was scared, uncertain, and honestly didn't know what to expect. But looking back now, I can say this with all my heart. Becoming an au pair has been one of the best decisions I've ever made.